Alright, so it's Monday night. We're gonna head out. Just wanted to show you guys. I went out dumpster diving a little bit and trash picking for Sunday night. But with it being the Super Bowl, I worked and I worked till closing, so I didn't feel like running, and I had to go get up for the morning shift today, so I didn't want to do the whole thing, so I just did our old neighborhood and then just hit fire and door. Only fire had stuff. That box, it's mostly just bottles. Didn't find anything on the curbs in our area. Nothing at door. I tried recording, but because the GoPro had been in the car for a few hours, because I had stopped home at some point and picked it up, but it had been in the car for a few hours, and it was 0 degrees out. It just kept being frozen. It didn't want to work, so that's why there's no video of me finding that. Ooh. I had these boards in my truck because I ended up getting stuck. That was Saturday. I got freaking stuck at my aunt's in the trailer park. I ended up going off the little road because there was a car and I was trying to go past it, and I ended up getting stuck. So that's why I got the wood to get myself unstuck. So Wednesday night of last week, I didn't end up going out like I planned on it. There was a huge water main break. If you guys are local, you'll know the Hurdle and military water main break. I went out to that. So I didn't end up going out Wednesday night. And like I said, working Super Bowl and then having to work today, I did not do the full Monday route, but we'll do the full Tuesday route. I can do that at least. So we'll go run the full Tuesday route. And I don't know if you can tell, a little bit of a cold. Mostly over it now, but still got it a little bit. Nose is a little stuffy at the moment still. Other than that, I've gotten over it for the most part. So let's get going, see what we can find. No, that's what that is. Yeah. Under the cabinet light. Something at least finally. Yeah. I think that they're trying not to break the bulb. No. What's a bow? Pretty sure it's metal. I think it was a bow. What the hell am I looking at? Oh. Not entirely sure what I'm looking at. It kind of looks like it was a bow, maybe? I don't know. Whatever it is, it's a little worse for wear. So, well, at least we found a couple things now. Whereas on the other neighborhood, I didn't find a damn thing. So, that's an improvement. Let's keep going and see if we can find some more things. Let's take a look. It looks like it's all wood. No, there's a screen right there. I think. Or is it just a window? No, there's screens. They're kind of buried, of course. No, there's... I don't know how that piece of wood's sitting. I don't want it actually supporting this pile or not. Ready? Alright, whatever. These are more accessible down here. Yeah. Whatever. Get the more accessible ones. Yeah, I don't think it's holding up that pile, but there's all this other wood in front of it. It's just a pain in the ass. I'll live without it. So what about this one? Couple here. There's the same thing, all those woods on it. Piece of glass that can stay. Alright, that's good enough for me. A piece of glass I can see, and like I said, that's not coming out, I don't think. That was just more hassle than it's worth. I guess I can't tell if it's holding up that wood pile or not. I don't really think it is, but not about to find out. That's a house to keep an eye on. Yep, battery's about to die, but finally something of substance. Microwave. Didn't see it, it's hidden behind the tote. Oh, I had to flip around in the intersection. On the other street, I seen a coffee maker in a little pile. It was hidden in the driveway between the friggin' snowbanks, but I gotta cut back up that street anyways. So we'll, when we're cutting back up it, we'll stop and take a look. But I know I didn't get a good enough look at it. I just seen the coffee maker. So we'll flip around and check that out. Two of them. That's it. Well, at least there was a bonus second one. I'll take my bonus pole. Since that's the only thing we're gonna find tonight. These little things. Although it half works out, because then I'll have to really unload my truck tomorrow. Or unload the truck for tomorrow since I have to work tomorrow. Can't have it too full of junk. But if you don't find anything, you don't got anything to unload, no. Don't have to worry about getting up early or making sure you make sure the truck's unloaded when there's nothing to load. So it half works out when you look at it that way. What is that? Another curtain rod. I'm not that bored. Nope, not that bored. And we're just about done. We're on the last street of what I added, and then, well, there's the 2 other streets to complete this section. Then we'll be done, and then on to bonus territory, which hasn't really been that good. Definitely not the second part of the bonus area, but the neighborhood immediately after this was okay, but then when I get to that other part, it's just completely dead. I don't quite understand how there's never anything over there, really. When I go, I just don't find anything. And it's only that neighborhood. This neighborhood's fine. Am I looking at a massive landfill? Landfill of a pile? What the hell am I looking at? This pile is huge. Holy crap. Is what I have to say. Yeah, holy crap. And there's more crap over here. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, it looks like there's a vacuum that I'm assuming already been cut. Let's start over here first. Light's getting dim. Oh, there's a fan. I'll take that. Hose, lounger. Ooh, Toro bag. Ooh, I'll definitely take that. Alright, I'll take that and that. Oh, it's got a nice heavy cord on it. Whatever that thing is. It didn't look like just a sand filter, but no, it's got a cord on it. One frozen Toro bag. Yeah, that vacuum looks like it's been cut. That's wood. Suitcase. A little bit of junk. Christmas lights. Sucker crap's falling everywhere. Sucker. Deal with that in a minute. It's starting with that SD card error nonsense again. Whatever. Throw that junk out of there or whatever. And that wire's thick for my little cutters. Alright. Yeah, no, that's a crazy pile. It's not the first time either they've thrown out. You know, I've had big piles. Like one of the episodes where I got a bunch of sinks. I got a sink from that place. They say they're like renovating it or something is what it seemed like. I mean, the house next door is the one that's for sale. And yeah, they weren't throwing out all this tons of junk. You know, and they weren't throwing out tons of junk.
There's heavy smoke in the basement. Unable to locate a flame at this time.
Nope.
Also, the fire alarm sprinkler system going off.
Nope. Where's my damn scanner?
16, Falls Park Fire, 1160 Town Water Street.
Okay. Alright. Well, we might be cutting this short. Finding if we got a fire or not. Well, it sounds like it's probably like an appliance fire if I had to guess. And that's probably what it was. I think there's smoke and heavy smoke in the basement, no flame seen. That's probably what it is. Well, I'll have to switch to fire in here and see. All right. No. Oh, there's a couple like holes in the bag. Sticking out of the holes in the bag. See this thing? Don't know if it's got a faucet on it. I'd say it's that side of my neck is hurting, so I can't. It's hard to give it a good turn to see. So I figured I'd just get out and look.
Scrap or reuse?
Scrap.
Is it just like the chrome, or can you scrap like the porcelain or whatever?
Just the faucet parts, because
nice.
it's brass.
What, like on I'm not sorry for all the questions. On average, what do you think that will like fetch you?
Probably maybe $5.
Damn. All right.
Because brass is paying pretty good right now, so I'll just take it all and then I'll just smash it later at my house.
It just rip it, just get that stuff off. Yeah.
Yeah. Because these are usually a pain in the ass to try and get off.
Yeah.
Even with a pair of vice grips. So especially this. So I just smash them. It's way easier.
Nice.
Than trying to fight with it.
Yeah, like silver is way up, right? So
yeah,
the
silver.
Copper is way up right now, and
yeah, that's why brass is up because it's not because of the copper, going up and all that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Cool. Good luck on the hunt.
Yep.
See ya. Thanks for answering my question.
Yep. Oh. Junk. All right. I'll do it. Oh. Nice guy. But yeah, no, I don't mind answering questions because, he's coming. It's from a place of curiosity. It's not, like he's accusing me of like stealing or anything, So as long as you're, it's coming from a place of curiosity like that, not, being an ass. If you're being an ass, you're going to get it back. But no, if you're, obviously genuinely curious about what I'm doing with it, I'll answer your questions. So not a bad start. Brass is paying pretty good right now, at least by our at least by our area prices, $2 a pound, which is pretty good for us anyways. The copper's paying not too bad either. Wire not the greatest, but there is another yard that's quite a bit further south down in Hamburg that actually does pay pretty well on wire. And that's better than making a trip all the way out to Rochester to go to Weissman's. Their one in Rochester, because that's where you'd have to go, and that's an hour and 15 minutes away to get the best prices, because you got to go all the way out there, which for me is not worth it, because I don't save up a ton, plus I don't get a ton really either of like copper and brass, so for me it's not really worth it as much. But like before, when I was taking care of my grandma, so I had that money coming in, it didn't really, the scrap didn't really matter then. So, but now that it kind of does, it's how I'm paying for it's how the car pays for itself, the gas, and that is the scrap. So now that the money actually means something, I don't have time to wait. But like I said, there's a yard down in Hamburg that's about a half hour south of here that pays pretty good on wire compared to anybody else. They pay more like the going rate. Like their 30% wire, I think, is like 80 or 85 cents a pound, which is insane. Then it's double Niagara Metals, where I normally go. It's only paying 40, I think, last I looked. So it's definitely food for future thought, to save up like just my wire and go down there. They also buy e-waste as well. Some of their prices are crappy compared to sending it to board store, even with shipping and all that. Well, there's some stuff that's not worth shipping that would be worth going down there, but I don't really go down to Hamburg, so it's kind of a thing of I'd need something else to do while I went down there, and not just solely go down there just to sell scrap. I need to have a couple other things to do, which I could make a trip out of it. But anyways, we're on the Thursday route, hoping to find some stuff. It's not looking super promising, because as you can see outside, there's a little bit of snow on the ground. It is kind of snowing, just a little bit right now, so that obviously is not helpful, but is what it is. It's winter time, it's gonna snow. Whew. So we'll just keep on keeping on. See what else we can discover. Let's see. Nope, that's just boxes. Restart. A little compressor. Yep. You stay put. For a low compressor, I think it's heavy. Yeah. Look at the rest of that junk. Well, this kind of is too, but actually I might use that. May actually be useful. Oh. That's nice. A pancake compressor. Alright. Yeah, I was thinking it wasn't going to be a good night. It turned out not bad. Oh. Come here. Bag of bottles, that's probably $2-3. Maybe 4. Hate this snow everywhere. There's not a better spot for it. Ugh. Throw it, that's one way to get it to the truck. I must be blind because this was definitely has been sitting here. At least with all the snow on it. Because they go up that street and down that one. And I just didn't see this here in the middle. Junked, it looks like. You know, I just didn't see it the first time. Alright, don't open that door. Because we're cutting over to go to the other neighborhood. Just double and back down, you know, these streets to get over there. And I missed it the first time. Ooh, there's also a little metal folding chair I seen too. And it just came back down, but whatever. And it's not worth going back for. It's not that special. Alright, moving on. Oh, shut up. No, just this. No. Sounds like the dog's over there. What the hell is it even barking at me for? I'm way over here. Oh, there might be something better there. Nope, just junk. Yep. Like I thought. Oh. Dollar store broom handle. The real reason I stopped at a vacuum. I didn't stop there because of the truck, although I could have. This is a pretty quiet street. I saw the curb handle. So I'm like, I'll move up. It's gotta be the smallest motor I've ever seen on a ceiling fan. Oh. Alright, well, we're just about done. Not too much farther. I don't know, maybe 10 more streets. See what else we find. Now, normally I'd probably go to like a bonus, to the other bonus area, other part of this route. But I'm thinking I'm satisfied with this. Satisfied with what I got. Because the snow's really starting to cover the roads now, so.
Customer trouble. 1107 Sheridan at the Dollar General. One customer asking cash. He's currently cashing out. Light skin, blackmail, blonde afro, white hoodie.
So, I'm fairly satisfied with what I got. Not the greatest night, but
Delaware. Sure.
for winter, it's not too bad. That, and my aunt needs my damn car again tomorrow. Grandma's got a doctor's appointment, so does she, her, whatever the proper grammar is for that. And then she has to work tomorrow, so she'll just have my car all day. So I don't want it too loaded. Oh yeah, because I can't load it too much because I have to unload it tonight because she has to work tomorrow, so I gotta leave her some space in the truck in case she gets a bigger delivery. So that's why we're gonna be cutting it a little shorter tonight than we normally would, or why I won't go on to the rest of the route. So we'll finish up, see what else we find.